For the 2020 All-Star Weekend, Jordan Brand is releasing a special Air Jordan 3 that commemorates Michael Jordan's infamous leap from the free throw line. Let's take a closer look at the Air Jordan 3 Retro SE Unite. What's going on, guys? You're watching Sneaker News on YouTube, and today we're taking a closer look at the Air Jordan 3 Retro SE Unite. Before we do that, just do us a quick favor, please hit that subscribe button and let's get right to it. So as we mentioned before, All-Star Weekend 2020 taking place in Chicago. There's so many storylines just based on that location because it's where Michael Jordan basically started his legacy. Virgil Abloh is from Chicago, Kanye West is from Chicago. The three most popular figures in footwear all have a foundation in that city. Today we're going to focus on Jordan Brand and Michael Jordan and his Air Jordan 3 Retro SE. Before we do that, we just want to go over the basics. The official release date is February 15th, 2020. The retail price is $200 and it will be available in full family sizes. If you want to see what else is dropping All-Star Weekend, check the links below. We have a complete guide as to what is releasing from Nike and Jordan during that week. If you can remember back to 1988, that's when the All-Star game took place in Chicago, and some guy named Michael Jordan froze time with his epic free throw line dunk. The style in which he did it, the mid-air posing, some of the most iconic photos in sports history are from that night. And so Jordan Brand for the All-Star Weekend want to pay homage to that moment with the special release of the Air Jordan 3 Retro. This, of course, is not the colorway that he wore, but it's a spin on the whole Chicago Bulls bloodline colorway. What we see here is a standard package in terms of gray and black elephant print, the white midsole, the Nike Air on the heel, a gray tongue with the red, and also that's very, very similar to the white cements as well as the black cements. But for the first time ever, they added a full fire red tumbled leather upper. This, of course, is not an OG colorway, but because it's just so close to the heartbeat of the Chicago Bulls and the Air Jordan catalog, it could pass as an OG colorway, but this is still definitely not an OG colorway. That's probably the reason why right now the resale prices aren't going too crazy. We said the retail price is $200, so we don't foresee the resale prices go way above that. But if you're a fan of the Air Jordan 3, these are super clean. The quality on these are great. You know, Jordan Brand did a hell of a job by sort of recrafting the Air Jordan 3 with this tumbled leather, and they definitely fixed that cracking issue. But what's interesting about this Jordan 3 is that there's also a Chicago exclusive version where instead of Nike Air, it says Nike CHI as a nod to Chicago. That will be exclusive to Chicago, but this one will be a global launch on February 15th. Term Fire Red, which is the nickname for this particular release, definitely strikes a chord because it is the one remaining original Air Jordan 3 colorway that has yet to been retroed with the Nike Air. That's the all-white upper with the red on the heel. Again, that's one more left to go, so we do know that Jordan Brand has that up its sleeve, but there really has been no confirmation as to when it's going to release, but it's definitely going to release. There's nothing in the original Air Jordan catalog that Jordan Brand's not going to touch, so we can probably expect that, I don't know, 2021, 2022, who knows. But this, of course, is dropping February 15th, 2020 for $200. And of course, what's interesting about this shoe is that they don't have that OG style shoebox anymore. Instead, they introduced this new shoebox, which has elephant print on this left side, a larger square with the Jumpman, and inside they have the Unite print. Unite is a seasonal campaign that Jordan Brand has started. It's really to kind of bring Chicago together and focus on that city as a true jump-off point for the popularity and the success of the Air Jordan. You can see that in their 8x8 collection and the collaboration. So Chicago is going to be a very, very strong theme throughout All-Star Weekend, not only because it's where the All-Star game is taking place, but because it really is the origin, or one of the true origins of the footwear game. Again, check the links below for full release date information. Of course, there is also a link that previews all the Jordan and Nike footwear releases for All-Star 2020, so make sure you read that. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet, and we'll catch you in the next video.